making herself older.
Mm-hmm.
And then saying, you know what, I kind of like this for a few years, and then go back to, so because she is so modular, there's nothing really stopping her from, trying this, trying that. Hell, gluing a fucking dick to herself and saying, I feel like being a man today. Let me go fucking drop a rap album. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these hoes, get money, you feel me? Get a fucking gold grill, Boss Hog Outlaws, baby.
Not everybody lives in Atlanta.
Get your
it's trying to drop mixtapes and sell EPs.
Get yourself a box Chevy, baby. You know what I'm saying? Grip some wood grams.
Hit up Magic City.
You know what I'm saying? Easily. Fucking own that motherfucker. She could live for 100 years. Know how many Magic Cities I can open up? I'll put a fucking Waffle House in that bitch if I want to. I'll just wait this fucking legislation out. Oh, my motherfucker, don't even get me started. Yeah, the world is hers. She is fucking Tony Montana with no weaknesses.
Right.
My only concern was, okay, she obviously needed to be charged.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see her take any type of equipment with her that she might need to necessitate,
charging station,
recharging herself, fixing herself, anything to cover anything whatsoever that may occur. Maybe she's so smart that she's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to Home Depot and just, you know what I'm saying, just like fucking Denzel Washington and Equalizer, and just you know what I'm saying, just murders the shit.
I didn't see Equalizer.
Can't say that. You may have seen this by the time this shit airs.
I doubt it. I got a couple other things on my list. It's
basically about what would happen if Denzel worked at Home Depot.
Oh, really?
He would kill a bunch of motherfuckers and get off with it. Very similar to Training Day. And he wouldn't even have to use a gun.
Man, that would be interesting.
But that I'd say was Ex-Machina in a nutshell. Is a giant mind fuck about what white girls will do to you if you let them crawl in your head from inside a prison cell.
Yeah. If you let them get in your head.
If you let them get in your head, period.
If you let anybody get in your head, man,
but specifically white girl robots.
Yeah, don't let that happen.
They will get your ass killed.
Yeah.
But
and then,
still, with all that said, want a robot.
I still want to get locked in.
I still want me a few slave robots, man.
And starve to death in a locked room.
Did I say how much I like Disney?
Yeah. Anyway. Let's see.
So that was basically it. We covered Caleb and his kind of misplaced feelings being there. He didn't feel like he was smart enough to be there. Mm-hmm. He damn sure didn't feel like he was, the most attractive person to be,
I think a lot of it was that
sexually appealing to her, this robot.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was that he felt like he had to prove himself.
Yeah, he was insecure. He's an insecure person.
Yeah, so he's trying to prove himself to Nathan, and he's in a way he's succeeding, but his need for something bigger kind of turns it on its head, and he starts to trust Ava more. And so then he feels the need to prove something to Ava in order to win her affection, and
he just needs somebody to, like him, approve him. He needs that feedback, and I think that's kind of what got him all fucked up. And I guess you could say that's kind of what gets everybody fucked up. Yeah, is that, we're all chasing this approval. Then again, it's your boss, and he's a fucking billionaire. I want to make a good impression. If he told me, my billionaire boss, which also happened to have, hey, I need you to go hook up with my robot, I'm gonna give it 110%, coach. I'm going balls deep. I got this.
Just so everyone knows, he never said that to Caleb. Never said true. Hook up with my robot.
He didn't say that outright, but
he put it there as like he made her.
He dangled that motherfucking fish in front of the bear.
He made her very attractive, intellectual, good. She was a
typical white girl.
Sort of like a perfect woman, but like in android form. Yeah. Who, like, a little bit too mechanical and tech,
Yeah, but Yeah, and then he even stresses, hey, she does have vaginal muscles if you want to move around. You know, so he does a lot of stuff to fuck with this guy's head.
Yeah.
So that it kind of throws him off his game.
Yeah.
But, you know, such is life. And these are things that happen when you have robot girlfriends.
Yeah, or
especially
real girlfriends.
A dozen of them lying to fuck around the house. Now, again, I'm still stumbling over the whole moral clause of whether or not Nathan was wrong for doing any of this.
I'm not. I have a good feeling that just in terms of all AIs, like in general, whenever you see an AI movie, a lot of people have a perception of it one way or the other. You know, there's a lot of back and forth that goes through whether it's wrong or right to do any of this and play God and all that stuff. If this type of situation were to ever happen, I don't see AIs as a negative thing. I just believe that if you're going to create something that is supposed to emulate people and supposed to be exactly what you want, if you believe that you're supposed to represent the human race in your creation, then treat them like a person. You know, I
see what you're saying. Yeah, if you think you are, you know, building and making and furthering the human race, then you should, you know, treat it all with respect. But at the same time, it's like, all right, but seriously, nothing here is living, right? It's my creation. It's no different than me making a clock, making a cell phone, making my own computer. The next thing, I just graduate, throw some titties on it. Oh, now I'm a bad guy.
But it's like they're attempting to make something with feeling, and they're trying so hard to give it emotion and give it some kind of feeling, and like if you're gonna do that, and your plan at the end of it is to you know, give it some kind of something sexual so that you can take advantage of it or whatever, you know, not take advantage of it, you know, be with it or whatever, then give them the emotion or give them the feeling, give them the idea, present it to the artificial thing that, hey, this is what's gonna happen and you should enjoy it. Don't make it like, don't make it a rape. You know what I mean? You're creating the thing.
Maybe
don't
we
make
should
it.
Stop saying that.
Don't.
I feel like we're going to turn some viewers off.
I'm just saying,
disclaimer: we are just talking. Off the side of our necks here, we may have had a bit, you know, to drink, and for all you know, we ourselves are androids, no different than that Siri bitch. And you know, we don't even think of us any different than you would anyone else. We are just two robots, you know, just hugging and cuddling along in the digital World Wide Web.
No, so, it's a legitimate thing to say that if you're going to create something and you're going to give it human emotion, not that it would ever happen, but I'm saying if it did ever happen, then give it exactly what you believe it needs. Don't, you know, you're like
right. And he kind of did that. You know, he made different versions, but
they were all kind of afraid of him.
Yeah,
they all kind of feared him.
Yeah, we saw that like in a little glimpse. No spoiler on that one, but when you see that glimpse of real within the real, that shit kind of gives you some insight on Nathan. That's like, I changed my mind. You're a bad motherfucker. Yeah. I had the feeling if you had humans living here, you probably did. You just killed them all.
Yeah,
It looked like some Texas Chainsaw shit, man.
He looked a lot like what's the guy from Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill.
Oh, I was thinking Hannibal, but yeah.
He had a lot of like Buffalo Bill in him, kind of like creeping on the side, just watching, like, hey, hey, girl,
voyeurism shit. Yeah. All right, now we're starting to creep in a whole other genre.
Yeah, but
we're going over limit. But
what I'm essentially saying is that he created these artificially intelligent beings. He created them. He made them the way they are. He gave them the emotion that he gave them. He gave them the feelings. He gave them all of this and that. And yet he could not make them want something that they didn't want. If he wanted to be with them, he should have, tried to make it so that they didn't have that part that turns him away or whatever, so that he could, have his fun or whatever. But you don't create a person and make them have all of those emotions and still try to do those things that you're doing wrong. That's my opinion on it. Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with this. This is in reality.
Yeah. So this is definitely real.
Letterboxd.com/Southern Scholar. You can find me at Yelp, handsomestranger.yelp.com.
Are these real tags or?
These are real fucking tags.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and give your shout outs, man. Okay. How can they find you?
Yeah.
Should somebody have a robot and want your 2 cents on it?
Right. So, yes. You can catch me on Letterboxd as well. My link is in the podcast info. And you can also email us with comments, questions, concerns, your take on the whole thing, anything that you want to tell us. If you need us to change up the style a little bit so that we don't lose you in the future, or if you really like the truth that we're speaking, email us at inreality@gmail.com. That's one word, inreality. No dashes or anything like that. And we look forward to having conversations in the future. Thanks for joining me, Dom, for this special.
Always a pleasure, especially when we get in our robot girlfriends, man. That's all you had me as soon as you said robot bitches.
Well, we'll see what happens in the future, and then when Ex-Machina 15 years comes into the Mythbusters or whatever. But as always, thanks for listening, and we will speak to you guys very soon. Bye.